What's up, guys? It's Tim here with SNSTR. I know it's been a little while. Life kind of happened. My hair looks like absolute garbage, and I'm just going to point it out right now because I really need to get in to get my hair cut. And I spent all day outside doing some landscaping and yard work. So I'm back in the shop. I just wanted to let you guys know that I had seen the 30-30 challenge happening. I'm on one forum and they're talking about the 30-30 challenge. It's 30 minutes a night for 30 days in your shop to kind of clean it up, to tackle projects. And as you can see kind of behind me as I turn around, and I'll turn the camera around, might be bright where the LED light is, and I've got parts everywhere and tools everywhere and stuff like a hood for the GMW and cleaning materials and everything else. Plan is I'm going to do the 30-30 challenge. But what I'm going to do is I'm just going to record, set the camera up in a corner, whichever, and just record for 30 minutes while I'm out here. I'm going to set a timer on my phone and just record and just work on things for 30 minutes at night. And what I'll do is by every Sunday I'll get an episode uploaded. So you'll get the Monday through. This is technically episode 0. It's just in advance, so I might do little things tonight out here, but probably won't do too much. Maybe just move the tires and kind of figure out a small game plan as to what I'm doing. But yeah, that's pretty much the plan. I want to tackle that. There's lots that I want to do. I kind of want to get rid of this fridge and just build shelves here instead for storing stuff. If I can do it, I want to get this engine on the engine stand. The issue, I just don't have hardware long enough to get through to actually mount it, so I got to do that. So that's another project I want to work on. There's all kinds of stuff under here I want to work on and clean up, and I had this cleaned off at one point, but as you can see, that didn't last long. Just stuff like that, like get stuff cleaned up, get it organized, and all that. Maybe go through this a bit and organize it, and do some minor upgrades and changes and things like that. Trying to get into the habit of putting tools back where they need to go so that next time I need it, it's sitting there. What is on? Why is there... How did I manage to get grass on my hair? But I have been trying to do it, and I'll intersperse it with some little other projects. Like I got to do some work on the GMW, so once I get in here enough and get it cleaned up enough where I can get the car in here, I'll be doing that as well. It does fit most of the time, but I've got like sandbags and garbage, and I got Camaro parts and Intrepid parts and BMW parts, and I want to go through all this shelving as well. I want to figure out something better for the sound system. I've got more speakers to add on. I've got a bumblebee that likes to live in here for whatever reason. I've got the window open so he can go to the bottom and get out. He just keeps coming back. I can't do anything about him. He's the mascot now for the channel. He's Bumbles the Bumblebee, I guess. I don't know. He's just kind of here and part of my shop come summertime. I don't know where he gets in. I don't know where he lives. He just shows up and he buzzes around, and then he never gets out unless he goes out the big door. So other thing I'll do is I'll tackle some stuff outside the shop too. I want to change out the doors, clean up the tire stack, clean up the wood, because this is nasty as well. Clean up these tires and put them somewhere, put these tires somewhere. I got to move parts to the basement, and I got to go through all the garbage, and that's the plan. I'll probably sit down and write down things that I want to get done, and I'll maybe add that list at the end of the episode or during the montages, because they'll just be sped up with music and blah blah blah, and you'll kind of see what I do. I'll set the camera up and I'll set up stuff, and I'll work out here for 30 minutes, and you'll watch me just kind of move really fast and get a bunch of stuff done. It might be something as simple as just sanding this again and hopefully wiping it down and doing another coat of primer so that it's ready for paint. There's just a couple spots that are doing like that weird, I don't know, like because there's oil or something on there, and I got to just get solvent to kind of wipe it down before I hit primer again, and then a final coat of primer, and then I can get it ready for some paint. So I had it on the car, but it wasn't fitting properly, and I tried to align it on my own, and it slid over and gouged up the fender, and so I was like, screw it. I'm taking it off, and then I was just going to paint it flat black. And the black that I picked up, where do I have a can handy? I don't even have a can handy. I think I threw it out because I got mad at it. The paint just didn't want to adhere properly, so I'd have like one area that looked really nice, and then it was like super splotchy everywhere else. So it was like, son of a. But yeah, that's the plan. That's to get me back on track on doing things. I'll be doing that for the month of June. This is going to be going up late May 31st. So for next week, so for next Sunday, I will have the Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, 30 minutes out in the shop put together, and I'll edit it Saturday night to get it to go up sometime Sunday as well. I'm going to try to get back into doing more videos. I've got some video footage from working on the Intrepid to come up. I started trying to get a bit of how the color looks on camera. Halfway through the camera died, so I don't know how well that turned out. Because then while I was letting the camera charge, the sun went down, so there's that as well. It might also, I'll be organizing and throwing out a bunch of stuff as well. And if I can get things done, I'll be putting the BMW in here to do some other work on it. And I really want to get going back with the channel, get stuff happening again, get stuff taken care of, get some tools fixed up, get rid of a bunch of garbage, and just kind of clean it up in here. It's nice being able to come in here and work on stuff, and I have my bit of a fabrication corner going on here, but I've also got the welder that I haven't actually used yet. I haven't actually hooked it up and used it properly yet. So I want to get that kind of running. So maybe I'll dedicate an episode, you'll see me working with that for 30 minutes, and then I'll weld metal to metal, and it'll be awesome because it'll be on camera, and then everybody in the world can tell me how I did it wrong. That's how the internet works, right? But yeah, that's kind of the plan. It will be 30 minutes at a time. I'm going to try to figure out where else I can throw stuff that I don't need to keep stored around here. That's my happy box. He's just happy to help. But yeah, I definitely want to get rid of that fridge because it stinks. So I'm going to maybe take measurements. I'll maybe get it emptied out and then move it out of the way and take measurements to put shelves up, kind of just in that section there, only down so far. And then I'll clean up this corner and get that all taken care of and figure out what I'm doing with a bunch of these parts. I know some of them are for the Intrepid to go back on. Some are Camaro parts, some are truck parts, some are BMW parts, and I've got shit everywhere. I've got parts everywhere. I've got parts for the Colorado in here as well. And I'll do some other stuff to figure it out for better lighting. I want to tear down a lot of this old rotted wood and stuff and make things better and that kind of stuff. So I pulled down what was there, so what I might do is tear down some of that, and then I've got Camaro and Intrepid and BMW parts up there, and same on that shelf. And what I'm trying to say, there's a lot of work that I need to get done, that I want to get done. I want to get it organized in here. I want to get it cleaned up so that I can come out here and be happy to work. So I'm going to work on that 30-minute challenge. Come out. I might just spend 30 minutes hanging tools and putting stuff away and just kind of cleaning stuff up that way and keeping everything organized, because that seems to be the number one. That's the number one project killer at any time, is you just not having things organized properly. So that is definitely something I want to do. I might turn the music on here and start hammering through a little bit of just cleaning, general cleaning, organizing, putting new things in the weed whacker, weed eater, whatever they call it here. Maybe put a couple tools away, get some other stuff ready to go. So there's a bumblebee again. There's a giant hole at the bottom, and even not just the hole, but there's I think he just flew out the big window, the big door. I don't know how he gets in here, but he does. And I'll open the door and he's in here. So he comes in through that side door there, which is another thing. I want to fix up some of this wiring and get that door kind of fixed up so I can use it again. It doesn't latch, that's why there's a lock that holds it. So, but I want to get it cleaned up, get it organized, get it kind of decorated in here, so that when I come out to work on stuff, I can just work on stuff. I don't have to spend 20 minutes organizing stuff so that I can work on stuff. So, but that is it for now, guys. Yeah, it's not a whole lot. There will be an Intrepid update coming soon. I'm gonna go work on it again this week. Probably on Saturday I'll do some work on it and I'll record. I'm gonna put a couple of the wheels on the rear, and I'm gonna pull apart a bit more on the transmission so I can change the seals and stuff and get the gears swapped over and stuff like that. So it is coming back. I was prolonging getting the oil cooler lines made up, which was just a tedious task, and ended up fighting for 3 hours getting the lines to actually go on. And I recorded a little bit, and then I stopped recording because I was fighting it more and more and more. So, but I need to get. That's what I might do, is I'll find out hardware so I can mount my rad fan to the rad. Then when I go back, I can mount that and get the hoses on and get the whole front end kind of reassembled back together, and then it's just simple and easy, really. And yeah, so I'm rambling, and that's usually what I do. But yeah, that's kind of like the short update to what's been happening here. I won't spend too much time out here because I need to find I need to get this edited to get it up. So yeah, thanks for watching. Any questions, leave them down in the comments. If there's anything you guys want to see, let me know. I definitely will be doing some upgrades and updates on the GMW coming soon. I basically was focusing on just getting it running enough. So I've got that. I should do a video on that soon. Probably once I've done a couple days, probably a week or a week or two worth of organizing in here, and then I can bring that in here and I can go over what I've done and gotten fixed on it and such. And I might have this painted and ready to go on. Probably not. I won't be putting this on here myself because that was a mess. So did I leave I don't even know where I've left the hinges now, so that might not happen for a bit. But I gotta change some other stuff around and do a fuel filter and change the pads and do the window regulator slides and stuff like that. So there's other things I gotta do on it. So, but that is it. So I will see you guys soon. I'm gonna stick with this plan. I was biking more often, but then lately there's been lots of traffic with seating and stuff, so that's kind of calming down. So I'm gonna get back into biking as well. So, but yeah, I do hope to get things organized. I'm gonna start going through and pitching a whole lot of garbage. So there should be some content to see of the shop kind of coming together and getting improved and changed, and I'll add more lighting and making it a place that's actually nice to come in and work on. So I guess this will technically be a little shop on the prairie video, but it's mostly just because I'll be working in here and getting it organized and cleaned up, and so I can keep going forward. But thanks for watching, guys. Hit like if you liked, share the video. Any questions or comments, leave them down below, and I'll get back to you as I can. And I look forward to seeing you in the future.
To say goodbye.